New season, new us, Asher. Welcome back to Rattata Rundown.
I think you mean Rattata Rundown. We've done this 10 times already and still can't get it right? Come on.
Well, we've had a bit of a break. You gotta give it to me a little bit. This is a
apologies, by the way.
Brand new season. No, well, there's been a few bits of content that you guys have, I assume, indulged in while we've
on
been
the YouTube
gone.
channel. Although we were like, oh, yeah, don't worry, there'll still be stuff being dropped between now and the 1st of April. Nothing was dropped. Here we are, season 2. No bonus content. Sorry.
Well, we're still cooking. We're still cooking. Well, this is the Gym by Gym, Badge to Badge podcast where we play every mainline game and we talk about it episode to episode. Badge to Badge, Gym by Gym. And Asher, we took on Faulkner. How do you say his name? Faulkner?
Faulkner. Well, do you know why this is season 2?
Why is it season 2?
Because we're playing a fucking new game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We moved on.
Did I not mention that?
No, I don't think you did. No, I think you were just straight onto we're onto Faulkner. And everyone's like, who's Faulkner? I'm like, who's Faulkner?
Yeah, well, okay. Well, let's start
A guy with amazing hair. Let's just start off with saying that. He's got incredible head of hair.
Nice blue hair.
And like a bit of a flop as well. For a pixelated man, I would.
Oh, you pressed the wood button, huh? Press the wood button. Go on.
Can't see it. But
Press the wood button. Wood. Yep. I just wanted to make sure because my noise suppression might not let you hear me press and smack
I didn't hear
the
it.
wood. Well,
I didn't hear it.
I smacked it anyway. I'm good at silent. I'll do it silently. That's how we do it.
So we're in a new generation of Pokemon. Same hardware? Is it the same hardware? It's in color now.
Yeah, no,
everything looks prettier.
Same hardware. I think the game's been synthesized a lot better as well overall.
What do you mean by like the music?
Synthesized the music. I think that you can tell they've made little optimizations to the game, how it runs, how it works. It doesn't seem as glitchy straight away. Playing it.
I haven't seen any glitches. Have you come across any glitches?
I haven't come across any glitches so far, so it's been all right. But it's just like a big nostalgia trip for me. I never played. It's a weird nostalgia because I actually never played Gold and Silver. I've played obviously Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and so I'm getting nostalgia from those games. But here,
wow, so reverse nostalgia.
But like I'm feeling it. I'm playing it and I'm feeling it. It's very fun. Very fun. Are we going to Asher? We do have new themes, and I've jumped on the bandwagon this time of theming.
Oh, we gotta. Do you want to introduce us to your character? Walk us through who this character is. Who is this guy?
Give you a bit of a profile. So, all right. Have you seen the movie Daddy Daycare
with Eddie Murphy?
With Eddie Murphy and
no,
the
I haven't,
other guy?
but I've seen posters about it, and I think it was big when I was a kid. I don't know. I've never seen it.
This movie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh no.
Because nostalgia, I used to watch as a kid all the time.
Right. I love Daddy Day. I just want to confirm and just
go on. Confirm it.
Daddy Daycare is your favorite movie.
One of all
time.
Yeah,
Top 3?
I would say, actually, yeah, I would say top 3.
Oh my God.
It's actually
I respect having a niche choice for your top. Yeah, some people would say like Star Wars or like Pan's Labyrinth or The Godfather, but like, hey, good for you saying Daddy Daycare.
My top 3 favorite movies are the Rush Hour series, Rush Hour 2, The Graduate, and then
The Graduate. Okay, all right, no, The Graduate's a good choice.
Yeah, studied that.
Actually, Rush Hour's a pretty good movie as well. Let's be honest.
Fucking good. Anyway, right. So my main character is called Charlie. Now Charlie's the main character, played by Eddie Murphy. And so what I'm doing is, they open up a daycare where fathers run it. And so what I'm doing is every Pokemon that I catch, there's 2 rules that I have with the Pokemon that I catch. They can never be their fully evolved form.
Okay.
They can never be their fully evolved form. So I will let them, if they're a 2-stage evolution, I will allow them to evolve once, maybe into their teenage form, but they will never, ever be like a Typhlosion or a Feraligatr, for example. It will never be that.
And what's the second rule?
Well, they have to be nicknamed after the kids.
How many kids are in the film?
I don't know. Yeah, I did a bit of research.
You may run out. You may run out of.
I think I'm gonna run out. But what I'm planning on doing is establishing my party early. So I want to make sure I establish my party early, so I do not run into that problem. I already have 4 team members after the first gym.
My God.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm pretty like on top of it.
Smashing it out.
I know who I want. You know, I've come more prepared this time. Well, I'll get to that later. But and my rival, his name is Phil. He's played by.
Is he the other daycare person?
The other dad. He's the big round dad. I can't remember the actor's name, but he's
Boss Baby, but grown up.
But he I don't know, maybe. But
I don't know.
No, but he plays Phil.
Same.
Phil. So that's my rival's name. Is Phil.
Look, give me a second. Let's find out who this person is. Daddy Daycare Cast.
Once you say the name, I'll know.
Daddy Daycare Cast. Steve Zahn. Oh, he plays Phil. Jeff Garlin.
Jeff Garlin. That's it. Jeff Garlin. You know Jeff Garlin. He's been in other films and whatnot as well.
There's a lot of kids, but I don't think a lot of them are still kids. They're probably much older now.
Oh, now,
not kids anymore. Yeah.
But there's also Daddy Daycare. There's a sequel, and then there's Daddy Day Camp as well. So there's actually 3 movies in the series, but I actually haven't seen the other 2. So my first, I'm just going off the first movie.
Nah, actually, I just want to correct you here. I'm just looking it up right now, fact-checking you. And there are 2 Daddy Daycare films. Daddy Daycare 2 is Daddy Day Camp.
Well, so there's a 3rd one. There's actually 3. Go on Wikipedia. Well, Wikipedia.
There we go. Daddy Daycare 3. Let's have a look. Grand Daddy Daycare.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, okay. All right, my bad.
There is 3.
So they're looking after fucking old people? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, like with this game, what I've learned is that I will admit, while you're researching, I will admit I have had to play this through the first gym twice. And you already know this, Asher.
Yeah, because you screwed up. First leg of the game. First episode, and you're already fucked up.
Well, okay, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the gym cap was 13. So
it's weird. Why would you be looking at a completely different game?
I didn't look. I didn't look at the game. This is going off memory. You
shouldn't be going off memory. You told me.
Yeah, I know.
You shared fake information. You didn't even verify it. You're like, this is what the truth is. You sent me a text saying the level cap's 13 or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. I haven't even started playing yet. And then you send me a message like a few hours later. No, abort. It's level 9.
I'm like, we're going to have to think of some sort of penalty for me. And you're
penalty.
Like,
start again.
I'm like, fuck. Yeah. So look, you made a good point. It was a short leg though. Like a short leg.
A lot of walking around, but it didn't have to do much.
No, I mean not even a lot of tutorial though. Like the old guy we ran around with his running shoes. Did you get running shoes?
I did not get running shoes.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping because this guy's running around town and like I'm catching up.
Why do you follow? You follow him. He's not running that fast.
Oh my god!
I'm going back to
around. I'm doing Heart Gold Soul Silver again. Oh my god, dude, I'm tripping.
Mate, you're way ahead of the time. When did you play this game twice yesterday and you're still remembering the wrong game?
Yeah, I know. I know.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing for you, Stacey. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a description of who I am because you so rudely didn't even ask.
No.
You weren't even interested. Oh, okay. Well,
I was gonna ask. Well,
ask away. Ask away. No, ask
Asher,
away.
What doth be the theme of your team?
In plain English, please.
What is the fucking theme? Asher, unmute your fucking microphone. We're gonna need a counter or something in the corner or so.
Counter for the mute times for the whole season. We'll get up to we'll get to triple digits.
We already are.
Shut up. So my character, he's a young boy. I think he's about 12 years old, 10 years old. And this game takes place a few years after Red and Blue, or was it happening at the same time? I think it's a few years after, right?
Maybe. Let's go with that.
So this kid, he's grown up watching Gordon Ramsay on TV take out the Elite Four, and he's he's filled with like inspiration to be a Pokemon trainer as well. But the one thing he really didn't agree with Gordon Ramsay was just the variety of weird Pokemon that he was using. Because there's only one good Pokemon. Why would you choose all these different ones out there? There's only one good Pokemon. Now, this character, his name's Joey, and the only Pokemon that he's going to be using for this entire journey is our Rattatas.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you doing? You run into Joey. You run into him. Asher, unmute your fucking microphone again.
Yeah, you. Well, number two. Yeah, you run into Joey, and he's saying he's top 1% retarder, and that's fine. Whatever. You top 1% retarder. Do you know how many people there are in the world? 7 billion. 1% of 7 billion is still like 700 million or something like that. 7 million. 700 million. 700 million, I think it is.
You're right.
Or 70 million.
Right,
Either way, that's a lot of fucking retarders. Joey, better than those 700 million, 70 million retarders, yeah? So, my Joey's better than his Joey. I'm top 1% Joey.
You're top like 0.01%, mate. That's
0.011111. I mean, 0.00001.
Yeah. But like, here's my thing, right? Like, you know how I'm not evolving my Pokemon fully? Are you evolving your Rattatas?
No.
So they're all Rattatas?
Then they're not Rattatas anymore. No, they'll just be Rattatas.
It could be, you're going to have to... But the thing is, like, so both our predicaments are quite similar in this case, right? You're going bland as fuck, you're going 0.0001, right? I'm going with, like pesky little teenagers or, like children with mine. We're going to struggle because by the time we get up to the Elite Four, by the time we get up to the gyms, not only that, by the time we do the Elite Four again, but not only that, by the time we get up to fucking Red,
it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge.
Fucking, I'm
going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be able to beat Red on the level cap. I'm going to have to go full to level 100, I think.
Literally, we're going to say that. I think we fucked the level cap at some point.
At that point,
we say fuck it, and we just grind until we're level 100 and just
if it's possible.
Beat the game.
Yeah.
I might try with the level cap at first.
I'm going to give it a shot. I think even before Elite Four, I reckon I'm going to get to a point where like I cannot. Just like, for example, Morty, I think one of the fourth gym leaders is Ghost.
Oh, he's a Ghost. But don't you...
What am I doing?
Yeah, but don't you get Bite? Wait, but isn't Dark type introduced into this game? Don't you get Bite?
Is it?
Yeah, Dark type.
I know it's Steel is. It's Dark at the same time.
Is it Dark and Steel?
I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. So we've got some challenges ahead. Luckily, it wasn't much of a challenge with... Actually, no, I lie. Falconer was a bit of a challenge. It was difficult. He had a Pidgeotto.
Well, my first time wasn't a challenge because I...
and then you had to do it again, and you didn't grind because you just wanted to get it through as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. So, okay. Well, you know what? Let's talk about our teams because I do want to talk about my gym battle and like how hard it was compared to how easy it was.
Sure.
So the first Pokemon I caught. Well, okay. Well, starters. Wait. What?
Yeah.
Starters.
All right. Who was your starter? Who was your starter?
So I chose Tony, the Cyndaquil. So the thinking behind that is one of the characters, one of the boys in Daddy Daycare. He dresses up as the Flash all the time, and he's red, because he dresses up as the Flash, and he's only known as the Flash according to Phil, Marvin, and Charlie, the three dads that end up taking care of these kids. And one day, Flash decides to take off his
for people playing along at home, Tony's played by Jimmy Bennett.
Oh, there you go. Jimmy Bennett. So the Flash decides to take off his jumpsuit or his costume and walk around the house, and obviously he's never taken off his suit before, so they're looking for this boy in a red suit, and all of a sudden they see this rogue boy walking around, and who are you? We've never seen you before. He goes, I'm Tony. Who? Like what? The Flash, I'm Tony. oh, the Flash, you're Tony. Oh, and he goes,
How long into the movie does that happen when he reveals himself as Tony?
About halfway through the movie. But he
because I thought the Flash was Barry Allen.
But like it's this boy who's in the Flash costume.
Oh, it's not the actual Flash.
Not the actual Flash.
Yeah, okay.
And he goes, no, I just want to be known as Tony. I'm like, oh, so cute.
It's cute.
So I named Cyndaquil Tony. Should have waited till I got an electric type for it.
Should have waited for like a fast Pokemon, I think.
That's okay. I like Tony. So that was my starter. Who's yours? Oh, I'm really intrigued.
I chose Cyndaquil because I think
We
it was just a random one.
Starter again.
But
you're not gonna use
I didn't really matter because I only needed to use him until I got Pokeballs, which unfortunately takes a little bit of time. There's a bit of a quest that you got to go up and back again. We can get into that all later. But once I did do that, I released the garbage that was Cyndaquil and then proceeded with my actual team.
You don't hold back. I'll tell you what.
Well, I stick to my theme, yeah. I take it very seriously, Stacey.
Yeah, no.
So what is your team looking at post Falconer, post the Violet Zephyr badge? Is that how you pronounce it? The Violet Gym Zephyr badge. Post that, what was your team looking like?
So I had Tony the Cyndaquil. I ended up catching Crispin. Crispin's a funny character. The Geodude. I caught a Geodude. I also caught Arthur the Ghastly.
For those playing along, Crispin, I don't know who plays Crispin, but Crispin's mum is played by Lisa Edelstein. She's like the head doctor from House.
Oh.
Anyway.
There you go. Arthur the Ghastly. Now, apparently there's an Arthur. There's a kid called Arthur in that movie, but I can't remember for the life of me. And then I had Becca the Bellsprout as well. Yes. What about you? Asher, you got to unmute. Otherwise I won't know.
Oh, this is happening so often.
This is.
Yeah, all right. So you've got 4 Pokemon. So you've got the Bellsprout, Ghastly, Cyndaquil, and Geodude. Yeah, okay. Geodude. So you call it Geodude. All right. That's cool.
They're all
well. I guess with your current rule set, you don't need to worry about trait evolutions.
That's why I caught Geodude and Ghastly.
There you go. My team is.
Your team. Go on.
Okay, go on. Okay. What's my team?
Rattata. Rattata.
Nah, you're incorrect. I only have 3 retardeds at the moment. Sorry. I only got 3.
My apologies.
So I've got Mickey, Jerry, and the rat from Ratatouille.
Is that Remy. What you've called him? Oh, Remy.
There's not enough room to call him Ratatouille. I wanted to call him Ratatouille, but I couldn't. I'd actually call him his name.
That's cool though. Like, because the good thing is now you can solely refer to them as their nicknames. Because I know.
Yeah, because that's all they are. I can't be like Rattata. Oh, my Rattata blah. It just makes it so much easier.
Only way to distinguish him, and I actually love that. Oh yeah, Mickey the other day, he was just catching
Mickey. Mickey's a tank. He's got good HP, good defense. Jerry, good attack, good speed. Remy's just garbage. I think like terrible stats all around. I'll probably get rid of Remy later on.
Okay.
But the other 2 are good.
Get another Remy. Remy's there for the pop culture.
There's a lot of mouse characters and rat characters out there, famous mice and rats.
Oh yeah, Mickey.
So I'm going to pull from. I got Mickey and Jerry. Yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry from Tom and Jerry.
Jerry from Tom and Jerry. I thought you were just doing like random like Steve.
No. They're all named after famous rats / mice. So
who else is there that you could do?
There's a lot. Don't worry. Don't you worry about me. There's plenty. There's plenty. Plenty of mice out there.
Not worried at all.
So New Bark Town.
Yeah, go on.
We start off and we're woken up. Oh no, we wake up Professor Oak. Or does Professor Oak wake us up? Someone wakes each other up.
Professor Oak. No. We have to set the clock as well.
Yeah, daylight savings, and the guy's just like, "Oh my god, did I wake up at 5:20 p.m.? That's so late." I mean, this man is crazy. Also, why we being introduced to the game by Professor Oak. What happened to? I thought Elm was our professor, and he is our professor.
Elm is our professor. But
why is Professor Oak waking us up? Like, what's happening there?
He's just
why are we waking him up?
He's the face of Pokemon, though. I mean, like his face is everywhere. You hear from him in every generation.
Is it a dream? Is this a dream sequence? Because we wait immediately after that. We wake up in our bed.
Yeah.
Either this is a dream sequence or Professor Oak has a lot of explaining to do of why a boy just woke up in his bed after having a conversation with this old man. In fact, this same thing happened Gen 1.
Wow.
Something's fishy is going on.
Wow. Yeah. Is it? I'm just thinking.
It's a dream sequence. It has to be.
Like, hello, welcome to the world of Pokemon. What's your name? Well, I know my fucking name. I'm just dreaming. But you've got to verify your name for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like the fact that Professor Oak, he's honestly, he's the face of Pokemon at the end of the day. And I think we start to learn this, that he's the first professor and he's the most important professor, and every other professor probably specializes in something different. But I think Professor Oak, he's it, you know. He's it.
He's got his own podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Well. Yeah, he's gone down to Goldenrod City. He's got to go, I'm sorry, I've got so much to do. I need to go record a podcast. I'll be right back.
Well, I think we need him.
Crazy.
What if we got him on here?
We'd explode. Guest. We explode in popularity if we had Professor Oak on. But I think he's got too much going on. And also, I think it's a little bit questionable him still appearing in little boys' dreams. So I prefer to steer away from that until all allegations have been dropped or explained.
Understandable.
Yeah.
No,
I don't want to be cancelled this so early in our podcast.
Yeah.
Did you check the computer to see if there was a potion? Because there was a potion in Red and Blue.
No, but I know there is.
No, there isn't. I was so bummed. I checked the PC. I was like, I need a potion. There's no potion. Didn't check that. Check the fridge downstairs. What they got? No potions. They got water and they've got lemonade.
Why would you get potions That's all in the fridge? But why would you get
I don't know. Why would you only have water and lemonade in the fridge? Where's the food? Where's the sustenance?
But why would you have a potion in the fridge? That's just going to contaminate everything, isn't it?
Contaminate?
Contaminate.
Wouldn't it, keep it cold?
No.
If there's no leak in the cap or anything like that, it should be fine.
Potion's probably not for human consumption. It's probably for Pokemon consumption. And so you don't want to mix it with your sustenance and your food. So Mum probably has another fridge somewhere.
Is it not for human consumption?
No, I wouldn't say that potions is for human consumption. I think potions are it's like having. I think humans can consume it, it'd be like pet food, but I think it would not have the same effect on humans. So I don't think it's intended for human consumption, but I think it's intended more so for Pokemon consumption. But I don't.
That's just marketing. That's just marketing, Stacey. You can eat dog food and be fine.
Yeah, well, you could probably drink a potion, but you'd be fine, but you wouldn't reap the benefits out of it. You wouldn't gain 20 HP. Humans don't have HP. They've got one heart.
Pokemon only have one heart.
No, but they've got HP.
Maybe we have HP as well. We just don't have a look at that stat because we don't have something controlling us. If we had a trainer.
I wonder how much HP you lose for heartbreak and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Probably a lot. I'd say 20 HP, 20% of your HP. I reckon.
20%. Well.
But it's it
comes back.
It's a temporary damage.
Back. You get regen. Yeah.
Oh, humans constantly get regen from food.
Yes.
Food. Just like Zelda. You eat a little shish kebab and health is back up.
Oh yeah.
Or you can have a Cinnabon volcano burger.
Yeah, volcano cookie. Isn't it cookie?
No, yet again, I think you're remembering different games. Mate, what game have you been playing? This is Gold and Silver.
No. Oh, my brain is absolutely...
The Cinnabar Volcano Burger, which is what your mum is making in the kitchen, using apparently water and lemonade.
I'm glad you pay attention to this stuff, because I just
you're paying attention, great, but you're paying attention to different games. We're playing Gold and Silver, Stacey.
To the wrong things. I'm all over the shop.
You sure you're playing Gold and Silver, not Heart Gold?
Yeah, let me check. Imagine, man. Oh my god. I can't wait to get up to that game. I'm gonna pop off when we get up to Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It's gonna be better.
Well, probably because it's a remake and they add better things to it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's more nostalgic as well.
Is that a good itch of your eye there, Stacey? You enjoying itching your eye?
Yeah, it's nice. It feels good though, doesn't it?
When you itch your eye?
Yeah, it feels good.
It feels good, but then it becomes itchier. And then it's just in this awful feedback loop.
Yeah. That's true.
So people in town are saying Elm discovered new Pokemon. How does that work?
New generation? I mean, the logic's
but
there,
I don't think so, because the new Pokemon that he's discovered are just the Pokemon that are local to Johto. If it was people in Kanto that go, oh, Professor Elm discovered new Pokemon, sure, I get it. But if people in Johto are saying, oh, he discovered new Pokemon, no, these are Pokemon that you've been fucking living with for years. They're in your backyard. You can't be like, oh, I don't know what a Hoothoot is. Oh, Elm discovered it. No, they've been fucking around forever.
It's an owl, bro. They appear at night. Yeah. My God. And
I love them.
I would use the excuse that, it's probably, it's Johto is probably so far away that they probably don't have any contact with Kanto. But, like, Johto's right next to Kanto as well. So the fact that they're making these repeat discoveries about Geodude, about Rattata and stuff like that is... You can't even use that as an excuse. So I don't know. It actually makes sense. I don't know where they're...
And apparently he came up with the idea that Pokemon breed. Where do you think they came from originally? Like, this I don't understand, because he's like, oh my God, an egg. Whoa. Like, it's such a big deal. Like, where the fuck did you think these Pokemon came from before?
And now I'm carrying this egg for him as a trial, or you know what I mean? Like,
you carrying the egg?
Well, I'm going to carry it. Yeah, like, I'll carry it until I find my new team members.
Well, we don't get the egg yet. I think we get the egg later.
Well, you get it. No, you get it at the Pokemon Center after the first gym.
Oh, did you continue playing after playing the first gym?
We went and healed, and then I spoke to the guy.
Oh my God.
Just spoke to him.
Breaking all the rules. Breaking all the rules. Oh dear.
Yeah.
So what was Bugsy like? What was the next gym like?
I'll tell you about the Elite Four. Yeah. Nah, it was good. I wanted to catch a Bellsprout so bad as well. So
there's none in Bellsprout Tower. I thought there'd be Bellsprout and Bellsprout Tower. I only ran into Rattatas and Ghastlies.
Yeah. So I caught it. I'm like, oh, okay, Ghastly's here. I'm going to catch one of you. You know where I ran into Bellsprout?
Where?
Route 3. Or Route 2. 32. Is it 32? I think.
I can't remember.
I can't 32. Remember. The one just before Violet City.
Yeah. I didn't come across any Bellsprout there.
No, I did. During the day, because I played during the day. But I mainly played.
I did a lot of nighttime stuff, so maybe that's why I didn't run into any Bellsprout. Just a whole bunch of Hoothoots and Rattatas.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do a lot of nighttime grinding. And I think because this game has time as a mechanic now, I think it's going to greatly affect the Pokemon and influence who we encounter. Which I don't mind, actually, because then I can be like, okay, well, let's see what's here during the day and then what's here during night. And like, it gives you more incentive to diversify when you play the game as well.
You see, sometimes we don't have a choice of when we play. We just play when we have the ability to play.
Yeah, that's the other
thing. And I may only be able to have the chance to play early in the morning, which is considered night.
It's true.
So I may only have access to night-type Pokemon. Oh, wait, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm just catching Rattatas. So, like, this is a you problem, not a me problem.
Bang. Just a me problem. Yeah, I realize that.
Yeah. Now, this bloody lab where Professor Elm is. Did you catch this Professor Pervert? This guy who's got, like, a doctor kink. Who's just sort of spying on his... like the lab. Yeah, this weird redhead, this weird Scotsman.
Weirdo bee.
I'm not sure if they're Scottish. I just see red hair and I'm just like, yeah, probably Scott.
Got a bit of muscle though, the way he pushed me back.
Man, so strong.
Flying.
It's like a Dragon Ball fight. Oh,
yeah.
Kicked me so far away.
Over 9,000. That power. Oh my God. Yeah, so I was, I tried him again, so I went up to him again. And same thing, same result.
He doesn't get tired. He kicks you the same distance every time. He's very consistent.
Man, yeah. But He's an idiot though. He's pretty dumb because he dropped his identification later, and I snatched it. Saw his name.
What was his name?
His name was Phil. What was his name for you?
Oh, I couldn't read it properly, so I had to go to my Instagram page and I posted a survey on there asking followers to decide on what name to call him. I had a couple of good options, some very stupid ones, some very silly ones, but the one that really resonated with me was Gary P. Why does it do that? I don't know. Gary P.
Gary P.
Which is a real estate agent, and I am not a fan of real estate agents, so I think that works well for me. Otherwise, I may have just called him Joey again, but like he doesn't have retarders, so there's no point doing that.
So Gary P. is rivals with Joey.
Yeah, Joey.
Joey, who started with a Totodile.
No, he started with a Cyndaquil.
No, not Joey. Gary P. stole.
Oh, Gary P. started with a Totodile. And speaking of, I'm sorry. So some of these, like, obviously it's a new game, new generation, a lot more creativity and effort is being put into these games. Leah, why is it so fucking badass? Holy crap, the animation for that move is incredible. Incredible. And it's just bloody Leah. They shoot fucking lasers out of their eyes. It's got like his fucking Cyclops from X-Men.
Yeah.
Incredible. So cool.
I told you, Gen 2 was glowed up.
It glowed up. It glowed the fuck up. Yeah.
The fuck up. There's colors.
Red and blue,
now.
put some moisturizer on, hit the gym, and look where it is.
Mate.
Look where it is now.
What, only makes me look forward to going up a bit, in the games. And you know what? Like, because I'm playing it and I'm thinking, like, I know these are old games compared to, like, I can easily pick up Scarlet and Violet and just play that and feel really modern. But like, I'm liking the step-by-step progress that we're making so far. Like, little quality of life things, like with Bag. The Bag has
my God.
It's all organized.
It's pockets. It clicked when we went to Mr. Pokemon's house and they gave me the egg. I was like, where's the egg gone? And I realized it went to the fucking key items pocket. I was like,
key items! Yes! Key items!
It's like when you compliment a girl, and when she has a dress, you're like, oh, that's a really nice dress. 100%. If they have pockets, they will go like, thanks, it has pockets.
Has pockets.
Me.
Yeah.
Me with this fucking game. Oh, it's a really nice game. Thanks, it has pockets. Fucking so good.
I know, I love it. And held items as well. Held items. Pokemon can hold items.
With the berries. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, so like, not yet. I haven't done it yet, but I've got a paralysis cure berry, which will come in handy. You know what I mean? Like things like that.
These berries are very nicely named. I feel like they should have stayed this way instead of giving them proper unique names in the Pokemon verse. Because I'm like, oh, what's a cherry berry do? I fucking have no idea.
I still don't know what a cherry berry.
I don't know. But if it's called a paralyzed heal berry or a poison heal berry, fuck, I know what it does. Yeah. Why can't they just name it that?
Because it does.
Why do they have to be so silly?
That. It does that exactly that.
Yeah.
So it heals.
Bring that back.
Bring it back. I'll tell you what. But it's a very interesting quality of life improvements that I'm seeing, and it's making me actually enjoy playing the game a lot.
Do you think with the addition of held items, this means does experience share make its debut in this game? Will we finally have access to that? Because that would be so handy. That would be so handy.
I would love that. I think, and I know you can't trust me based off prior information I've given you, but I think it is in this game.
I cannot wait till I run into it, if I find it. It's probably hidden somewhere.
What I'm saying is accurate. I could be like just triggering the fuck out of you.
You could just be like, oh, I'm remembering. Sorry, this is from X and Y. Sorry, I'm just remembering the wrong game again.
Yeah. So X and Y. Yeah, X and Y. Yeah, that's when it was introduced. Totally.
But I've got a question about so this guy that we go and visit, because Professor Elm's just like, oh, I need you to go visit Mr. Pokemon. That's like the equivalent of someone in our world. Like, do people exist that are called Mr. Animal?
I don't know.
What sort of fucking name is Mr. Pokemon?
Mr. Pokemon.
Like, is that like a streamer name? Is that like an alias? Like,
I
who
guess
is,
an alias.
like, what's his actual? Okay. I was just like, there's no way that's his actual name.
But we never find out his name. That's the problem.
Well, he says Mr. Pokemon, and Professor Oak's there as well for some weird reason. He's like, oh, here's a Pokedex. Here's some balls. Bye.
Just visiting. Yeah, it's like everyone has that guy that they know that just knows people. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's like a guy that you'll run into and everyone knows him. Oh, because yesterday I was at the pub, 1 a.m. at the pub, and everyone, like, this guy, his name's Joffa. He starts talking to me, wants to buy me a drink and everything. I'm like,
that's nice.
Like, I shit you not. Everyone knew him. He's like a Joffa.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if Joffa buys drinks for random people will remember that guy. That's how you make friends. You buy drinks for people.
No, he was nice, but like it was kind of weird.
Why was he weird, Stacey?
It was just weird because like he wanted, he goes to me, "You're a smart man. I want to know more." And so like
that would be a bit weird if someone called you smart. You're right.
He backed me into a corner. Basically. He's like, "I want to know more about you." Like this, that, and the other, but like not in a weird way, but like in a weird way.
Did you take that opportunity, Stacey, and I hope you did, to tell him about Rattata Rundown, the only Pokemon podcast? Joffa should have been like, I'm going to buy you a drink, but I want to know more about you. And you could have been like, well, I'm actually part of the only Pokemon podcast there is, and we're about to drop season 2.
Ooh, I love
but
season 2.
You didn't.
No,
because you were feeling trapped emotionally and weirded out.
He wanted to know more about my teaching career and basically we're at the bar, and this is how I know that he knew everyone. Like, we're at the bar and like even the bartenders are making fun of him and stuff. And I'm thinking, like, it's great that you are well known, but in a pub or the pokies at 1 a.m.
Well, a pub? I don't see anything wrong with
It wasn't a pub.
being well known at a pub.
No, it was the pokies.
Was he in the pokey section or was he in the pub section?
We were in the pokey section.
What were you doing in the pokey section? Having a bit of a cheeky gamble?
No, I was with my mates and no, not gambling. We just wanted to go there and just chill out.
You just wanted to hang out with the slot machines.
Hang out. There was a bit of an outside area and we were just hanging out, and then Joffa came and sat with us and he singled me out.
I mean, I think it's lovely that people have third places. I think that's a thing that we desperately are missing in our modern lives. We only have, like, we go to work, we go to home, but no one has access to third places anymore, like cafes or churches or libraries. No one goes to like a same location over and over again to make friends. And Joffa seems to have made a third place in this pub. And you come in here, you little shit, and you're like, I find it really fucking weird that everyone knows him in this place. I just want to fucking gamble with my mates in peace and not be talked about my fucking teaching career.
How he fucking spoke to.
Of course he did, yeah. My name's Joffa. You gotta lie.
Every time I said something, he's like, "I'll buy you a drink." I'm thinking, and I go, "No, I'm all right." He goes, "No, I'm not accepting that." Like, every time I'd say something, I'm not accepting that. What do you want from me? Why am I here? Like, what do you want from me? Like, I don't understand. If you're not accepting it, then go somewhere else. Go talk to someone else.
Okay, well, that I do have, I do err on. That's unfortunate that he didn't accept your...
He didn't accept me.
No, as a no.
Yeah. As a no. 100%.
Yeah, he didn't take no as an answer.
Where I was going with this initially was, I think Oak's third place is Mr. Pokemon's house.
Okay.
And Joffa lives there.
Everyone goes to Mr. Pokemon's house.
Everyone goes there.
It's the third place that everyone goes to. Apart from Professor Elm, because he didn't want to go there himself, he had other shit to do, like not guard his Pokemon. Yeah. What happened? So he was like, I need to do stuff at the lab. So you go off, and then while he's at the lab, this lad breaks in and steals all these Pokemon. Well, what were you doing at the fucking lab? What were your aides doing at that lab? Like, what's going on? Where's the security? It's a fucking laboratory. Get your shit together.
But even if he left, there was the other guys.
The aides. The professor aides. It's just...
My thing is as well, because I spoke to his wife. I spoke to his wife, and his wife goes, he never leaves.
Yeah, so
where'd he go?
Where was he? Unless he just saw the whole thing happen. He's just like, please don't take my Pokemon.
Maybe he was very... Yeah, maybe he was eating like...
Just watching it.
Yeah, maybe he was eating popcorn. Maybe he
Yeah,
let it
maybe.
happen. Maybe he.
Also, why did he call us? Like, why should we fucking care?
Yeah,
we're
we're
a
just a
10-year-old
kid.
kid. Call the fucking police. If you need to vent, call you have a wife. Vent to your fucking family. I don't
You have
barely
your
know
own
you.
kid as well. Vent to your own kid if you want to vent to a kid.
Ridiculous.
Not to your next door neighbor's kid. So we had to go back there and file a report.
All the way back, yeah, with the fucking policemen.
And then we had to
fucking
tell our
class
mum.
traitors.
We tell our mum. By the way, I just witnessed a crime, but I'm gonna go off on an adventure all by myself. Can you save my money for me, mum? Thanks.
Oh, did you take that option?
I accidentally did, and
I did it on purpose. I did that on purpose.
Oh, you want mummy to help you?
Yeah, I think it's good to learn saving habits at a young age. I think
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I think it nurtures good financial behavior in maturity when you're older and you have proper income coming in. I think it's the correct option to choose. I hope
Fair enough.
she takes care of my money well and doesn't spend any of it.
Yeah. Oh, me too. I hope mum does not spend my own savings and accidentally apologizes for it. Yeah. But anyway, so I walked into the cave. What's the cave called?
Dark Cave, I think, very aptly
very accurate.
named.
And so I ran into a Geodude and I was like, you know what? I'm catching it. And I nicknamed it Crispin, which is the
Crispin.
He's the bully equivalent or the tough kid.
For those playing along, Crispin, I don't know who plays that, but Crispin's mum is played by Lisa Edelstein, and she's the head doctor from House.
So I'm going to mention that again in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, I want you to say that again for a third time.
Mate, every time this Pokemon's brought up, I'm just going to be like, oh, for those playing along at home.
Playing what? By the way, what are we playing?
Who's that child from
Who's that child?
Daddy Daycare?
It's Crispin. Yeah, so I caught a Crispin, and I gotta tell you though, like, grinding to level 9 was so easy. Because that was the new level cap.
Too easy. My
easy.
Pokemon were leveling up way too fast. It was difficult making sure that they didn't
Yeah, I know.
get to level 10.
Yeah, and then the gym battle itself. Oh, how'd you go with Sprout Tower?
Okay, Sprout Tower's a bit weird for me. So I've got to figure out what do you think's going on there? So is it the tower, like the pillar in between that's waving, or is it the building that's waving around the tower?
I think the last story. No, sorry. No. Yeah, the pillar goes from the roof to the floor.
Yeah.
And it's shaking.
Is it shaking, or is it the building moving around it that makes it look like it's shaking?
I think the pillar is still. I think the building is a bit... Ooh, because it's tall.
I mean, the wind could be shaking it.
A little bit. But
do you think Oh, yeah, go on. I think you're going to say the same thing that I was.
No, well, I think one of the NPCs on the bottom floor said that people are training their Pokemon upstairs and it's causing the pillar to shake. So they say it's the pillar that's shaking.
Okay, yeah.
So it's the pillar that's shaking.
Do you think that... I think one of the monks mentioned this, that the building is actually a very old Bellsprout, and they built the building around it. And it's just like a Bellsprout that just kept using growth and growth and growth and growth and just became fucking huge.
That's magic.
And then they were like, fucking let's make a building around it. And they put a building on it, and like everyone's there, and they're like, oh, it's a bit wavy, innit? It's a bit wavy, innit?
It's a bit magical.
All these monks are British, by the way. They're like, oh yeah, go Bellsprout.
Very like South British. What
South?
Is it? No, it's northern, bit northern.
No, I don't think it would be northern. I think that's a bit more northern.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go Bellsprout. I think, that might be a bit more Welsh. I don't know. Anyway, I haven't studied it. I don't know. Literally, this is just a joke. We've taken this too far.
I'm interested now, the logic behind it. Go on.
There's nothing more to go on. The thing that actually, here's the thing. So we've got Monk Lee, or like Bellsprout Boy Lee, or whatever the title of these men are. Bellsprout Boys. So Bellsprout Boy Lee... the guy at the very top who like reprimands Gary P, or in your situation, Phil.
Yep, Phil.
For those playing along, it isn't Crispin, who is the boy who is the son of Crispin's mum, who's played by Lisa Edelstein, who is the senior doctor in-house. So anyway, Bellsprout boy Lee sends out, this is the top Bellsprout boy, and he sends out Bellsprout, and then his highest level Pokemon, ending it off on a bang on Bellsprout Tower. Fucking Hoot. What? Why? Where's this Hoot coming from? Also, Violet City Gym, Falconer, his highest level bird Pokemon is level 9. Meanwhile, we've got this fucking Bellsprout boy who has a higher level bird Pokemon than the fucking bird gym. Yeah. Level 10.
10. Wait, yeah. Fucking... Sorry, I just...
Do you know why that's what's happening? Do you know what's going on here?
What?
Because I've dug deep into this. It's fucking nepotism. So Falconer, he's only the bloody gym leader because his dad was a gym leader. Is he using his own Pokemon? Is he?
I don't.
No, he's fucking not. No. He's using his dad's Pokemon, a fucking nepotistic baby. He's like Timothy Chalamet of Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Who's his dad? The guy in the Bellsprout Tower?
I don't know. Probably dead. I don't know.
Well, who's Hoot?
Probably retired. Probably Mr. Pokemon. Mr. Pokemon's probably his dad.
Oh my god, it's Joffa.
Fucking hell.
It's Joffa.
Joffa
this
No,
whole
but
time.
seriously, Falconer's the Timothy Chalamet of Gold and Silver. Nepo baby.
Nepo baby.
Over it.
Wow.
Over it. Stealing the opportunity from good trainers like me, like Joey and the other Joey, and all the other Joeys around in the world. We could be fucking gym leaders. We could have a retarded gym, but no, Nepo baby Falconer Timothy Chalamet has to be fucking gym leader.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Thank you for listening
to your TED Talk. TED Talk.
Yeah.
TED Talk time from me. Because I had to play this bloody game twice already. And when I beat Falconer, I used one Pokemon and one move only. Now, Crispin is a rock type. And that's why I caught this Pokemon. He's a rock type for this gym. I was curious, and my first playthrough, I discovered that level 11, he learns Rock Throw. Great. Can take it into the gym, use Rock Throw on everyone, sweep the fuckers. And that is exactly what I did. I sweeped everyone and anything. Falconer, he didn't last long. He lasted 2 seconds. Feel sorry for his wife.
I don't think he's got a wife.
Well,
he can't nepotism his way into a marriage. That's all he does.
That's fair enough.
Unless like they're a sibling or something like that. You can nepo yourself into a sibling relationship, maybe. I guess.
But when I did the gym again, Asher, and you can see my camera is very close because...
Sure, this is nice and intimate.
It took me about 25 minutes to do the gym again. Do you know why?
Mud slap? No rock throw?
I didn't have rock throw. I only had Ember. No, I didn't even have Ember on Cyndaquil on my Tony. But I had Tackle and Leah. So I had to switch between Leah. So I had to switch between Tony and Crispin. Back and forth. Had to use Leah, then Tackle. Didn't do enough. So I went back and did Leah. Went back, did Tackle. I went through about 5 potions. The gym battle took so long. I was tanking hits. Just fine. But it took so long. Do you know how long it took me to do the gym the first time around, Asher?
2 seconds, you said.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. But 15 minutes for the second time around.
Longer, Asher, 25 minutes. If I had Rock Throw, would have been game over.
Well, you'll have Rock Throw for the next gym.
I can't wait. Oh, Bugsy. It's Bugsy, isn't it? I'm going to move the camera back a bit now.
Super effective, I think. No, I like the intimate feel. Okay, hey, at that angle, it looked like you had cat ears. Go back. I liked that.
Meow.
No, you got to have the cat ears to say meow. You don't have meow privileges unless you have cat ears.
It looks like I do.
No, at the previous... it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, right now it does. Oh, it looks like you got a cat ear there. Now you can meow. There it is. Now say ooh woo.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
Asher, can you tell me, how was your gym experience? And I've heard about your woes with the hoot hoot. Did you struggle against that hoot hoot?
It was high level. I did struggle a bit, but I had berries that I gave to my Pokemon, and they were able to smash it out. In terms of the other battle that was high, it was Pidgeotto was an issue. Pidgeotto was a huge issue.
Yeah, of course.
So I literally had my bulky Pokemon, Mickey, do a whole bunch of tail whips, and that was their job. And then once enough defense was gone down and Mickey was flopped out, then I plopped in Jerry, who knows quick attack. I think he learns it at like level 8 or something like that.
Yep.
And Jerry just did a whole bunch of quick attacks and took him down. I got lucky with some misses, but I only had to do it once. It was one attempt.
Damn. Wow.
Yeah. Pretty happy with that.
That's what you want, though.
And then you get Mud Slap later. So I'm planning on teaching Mud Slap to one of my Rattatas. I think that'd be good. Take out some rock types.
Yeah, might teach Mud Slap to my my Crispin. Love me some Crispin. And then I did the same strat against Hoot Hoot as well. I forgot to mention that was the same strat, high level 2. The only issue is
less stats because I think it's not an evolved Pokemon like Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto was more difficult, even though it's a lower level.
Yes,
I'll give Falconer that, but it's not his Pokemon; it's his fucking dad's. Anyway,
I love that. So what's next?
Don't. It's proper fucking matic.
I think that Falconer sponging off his parents is. Why not? That's what parents are there for. They're there to provide support. They're there to give you a little bit of a head start.
At the cost of the opportunity of others? No, that's an issue. That's a fucking problem, especially when there is such low supply for these sorts of jobs. There's only 16 gyms in the world at the moment.
Right now, concurrently, yes.
Concurrently in Gold to Silver, during our playthrough, there are only 16 fucking gyms, and one of them's taken up not because of skill, not because of hard work, but because my daddy was a gym leader. Timothy Chalamet Faulkner is the fucking worst.
Oh my goodness.
So moving on, after our playthrough for this, our next step is Bugsy for the Azalea gym. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Bugsy at Azalea. And I believe we have our first encounter with Team Rocket coming up as well. Very interested in that.
I can't wait to see these fuckers again. That'd be great. First time for Joey, though. First time's Joey's experience with Team Rocket.
Yes, first time for Charlie and his children. Yes, but they're all like, I think they're very low level.
Well, I'm just looking at the level cap right now. So for our next playthrough, level cap is 16.
16. Okay.
16. So we got another 7 levels that we can plop on, and the limit is 3 Pokemon.
3
to take
Pokemon
it to the gym.
That's 16. I might just train them all up to level cap beforehand, to be honest. I think it's just like, that's the strat now.
It's not too far away. And also, like, I think that's going to be necessary for our type of teams that we're using. We're going to need all the levels that we can get.
Oh, for sure. And so, look, and I'm really enjoying it already more than I'm enjoying Red and Blue. So much.
It's much prettier. Much prettier. The sprites are so good. They actually look like the Pokemon they're meant to represent.
Music's so much better as well. You know.
Speaking of, new gym battle theme, which means a new intro music for Rattata Rundown.
Ooh,
can't wait
did you guys enjoy it? Oh. Heck yeah, dude.
Type 0 in the comments if you enjoyed it.
Type 0.
No, you seem tired. Well, do you have anything else to add, or should we call this it?
I think we call this it, but I just want to tell you guys that if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to us so you can learn more about our themes. If you want to watch Daddy Daycare in between episodes, just to enlighten yourself on the theme of my team a little bit more, then go right ahead. Feel free to rate us on Apple and Spotify, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for visual content as well. What about you, Asher?
No, I've got nothing to say to these gym rats. Yeah. I've done all I need to say. I've said everything I need to do. Ciao.
Same. Bye.